Hi, my name is Kara Berman-Solo. I'm a physical therapist, doctor of physical therapy, and certified lymphedema therapist with Kitsap Physical Therapy and Sports Clinics. We are proud sponsors of the Olympic Force soccer team and the Sports Medicine Center. Today we'll be talking about knee injuries and factors that increase your rate of knee injuries, especially in female athletes. We'll be going through some demonstrations of specific exercises to work on strength, coordination, and flexibility in order to decrease the incidence of knee injuries. The knee is the main link in the lower body, which results in more load or force throughout the knee than the hip or the ankle. The knee is the main link in the lower body, which means that there's more load or force that happens through the knee than at the ankle or the hip. In the orthopedic and athletic world, that means that there are more knee injuries than the hip or ankle combined. In female athletes in specific, soccer and basketball more commonly, they're at risk of ACL injuries 4 to 10 times more than their male counterparts. Factors that contribute to this increased rate of injury are imbalances in strength, balance, coordination, and flexibility. These imbalances are most correlated with the posterior muscle chain and the lateral muscle chains, so your hamstrings and your side glute muscles. I cannot emphasize more strongly that strength is not the only factor that needs to be worked on. It doesn't stand alone. You need to practice the coordination and balance with your leg. What I mean by coordination and balance of the leg, it's the knee angle when you're doing running, change of direction, and landing position. That knee angle that happens most commonly is this internal rotation and crossover of the femur from the midline. Let's go through some examples now of strength, balance, and coordination exercises that you can do on a regular basis 2 to 3 times a week for preventative training to decrease your risk of knee injuries. I would like to invite the Olympic Force soccer team's forward, Al Hassan Doki Awudu, to be our demonstrator today. Al Hassan, if you will first put that around your ankles in a figure 8 fashion. The figure 8 just helps decrease tripping on the band. We have a high intensity resistance band that's around his ankles in order to create a longer lever arm to train the side hip muscles. So what I would like him to do is to get into a defensive power position and do a 2-minute drill of side stepping in that position. What you want to note is controlling that second leg in and not let the band control you. Good. 2 minutes is an adequate time to just do this consistently back and forth across the field. You'll feel a pretty good muscle burn in the outer hips. The next activity is emphasizing the coordination training of your knee angle in a one-legged stance position. So what I want Al Hassan to do is stand in that one leg, and then he's going to be squatting while reaching his foot forward, making sure to keep that knee angle in line with his toes. Then come back up. Now he's going to squat and reach his leg out to the side, still maintaining that good knee position to come back up. And as you can see at the end there, his knee started to deviate in that across midline and inward rotation. The last movement is reaching his leg behind his body, kind of in your classic bowler or ice skater position, and coming back up, all while paying specific attention to that angle of his knee. Do this in the mirror at home and watch what your knee is doing. A good place to start is doing that activity in 5 repetitions consecutively in each direction for a total of 3 sets. So the last activity is emphasizing that coordination training of your knee angle with a change of direction. So what Al Hassan's going to be doing is jumping from 2 feet to 1 foot, landing and sticking it or freezing on that 1 foot with a quarter turn. Good, and again. Awesome. So what you want to feel is a nice light landing. So you want to be quick and light when you do it. You want to stick it and freeze at the end so you don't have any of those bobbles. Pay attention to what your knee position looks like at that landing. So this activity isn't about how quickly you can get in that 360 degrees. You really want to pay attention to the detail of that quarter turn, making sure that you're accurate in that 90-degree turn and that you pay attention to your landing position and that knee angle in that freeze one-legged stance.